Okay, welcome to the first in a series of Saturday live streams. This is show notes really for this afternoon's radio show. I'm going to see if I can broadcast, live stream it on Odyssey. I don't know whether I'll be able to do it. I've worked out how to do the live stream thing after a while. You have to give the channel 50 credits, 50 library credits, before they let you live stream. So I didn't know that because it's not obviously in the tutorials that they put up, but I found somebody who explained it to me. So now that I know that, I can get over step one, which was an obstacle for a while. But if people don't tell you how to do things, how are you going to learn how to do things? It just doesn't make any sense to put out tutorials that aren't clear. Anyway, that's my gripe with Odyssey at the moment, is their tutorials aren't clear. I'm not a tech guy, so I don't know a lot of the things that tech guys know, and I need them spelled out to me step by step, otherwise I can't get things working. But I've managed, and the evidence of that is the fact that I'm now live streaming on Odyssey and YouTube together, but I'm using the tarot reading channel that I had 10 years ago, 10 years ago, more or less. Almost exactly 10 years ago I moved into Jesmond, isn't it? So yeah, it's almost exactly 10 years ago I moved into Jesmond. Which is quite a while. Spent 7 years there in Grosvenor Road, and enjoyed it mostly, apart from there was a leak from the shower through my bedroom ceiling, so I had a tray catching the drips. But apart from that, it was fine. I mean, it could have been sorted out, but it just wasn't, because the landlord wasn't interested. And what can you do when that happens? What can you do when that happens? If all they're interested in is having the rent paid and they don't want to do repairs, then you're stuck, really. So, and he was in Thailand for quite a lot of the time. So was not. I think he moved to Australia in the end. He seems to have popped up in Australia for whatever reason, but he's going to regret that now. Now that there's lockdowns going on everywhere, he's going to regret that. But it was a good idea 10 years ago, and he's a serious dental surgeon, so he would get into any country in the world he wanted to go to, basically, with the skills that he's got. But he chose Australia, I think. Or Thai. He might be backwards and forwards to Thailand. His family's Thai, his wife's Thai, so he's probably backwards and forwards to Thailand quite a lot. Anyway, that's a digression. The main point of the stream is to work out what I want to do this afternoon, and I don't know so far. But if I'm live streaming on YouTube, it means there's a limited number of things that I can talk about, and some that I can't. But there's a reasonable range, so I can do some kind of entertainment show, I suppose. I'm probably going to watch the Weeping Angels episode of Doctor Who very shortly, so I might do a review of that. I'll do a review of June again, which I did on Tuesday, because I was the only person who showed up at the round table on Tuesday, so I had to fill for 2 hours. So I ended up doing my review of June then, but I really wanted to do it. I could edit it, I suppose, or I'll just redo it slightly. That'll fill 10 minutes. Then a Doctor Who review will fill another 10 minutes. Maybe some JFK stuff. See if I can find some good JFK stuff, because we're not too far removed from the anniversary of that, so I'll get away with that quite easily. I don't want to fall into the trap of always doing stuff that's related to anniversaries, but it's an obvious thing to do. So keep your eyes open for that. I might end up just doing that on Odysee, quite honestly. I could do that this evening on Odysee as a separate thing. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll schedule something for this evening on Odysee as an exclusive thing and find some JFK material in between. And if I'm looking for it, I might as well use it on the radio show. So it makes no sense to do an exclusive thing until the radio show's over. I will schedule something, but I won't look for JFK material until after the radio show's over. And I want to do 2 separate strands and merge them together at the end again, because I think that's a good format. So I want to do that again, which means music and something else. Well, which band should I focus on for music? Somebody American? Neil Young, maybe? Neil Young. Or the Crosby, Stills and Nash videos that I was watching ages ago. Crosby, Stills and Nash. I'll do Crosby, Stills and Nash and put something at the beginning, something at the end. Maybe the reviews, one review at the beginning, one review at the end. Maybe. I don't know, half an hour of Crosby, Stills and Nash documentary I need to find then in that case. Let's just have a look and see what we've got. All right, that's sorted the format out. Anyway, that's probably what I needed to do. So that means that this is the end of the broadcast. I'll see you this evening for whatever exclusive content I find in between.